Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Maryland campaign event. Thank you, Corded from the 6th Louisiana, for broadcasting this event. Our first map, Valley on Conquest. You're seeing an overview of that map right now, followed up by the Shenandoah Street. Again, you're seeing an overview of that map. Two very different maps. It should be very exciting to watch. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support and get videos before everyone else and seen behind the scenes footage, go to the link in the description where you can see the prices and more. Our teams for tonight: on the Confederate side, you have I-Corps, MSG, 7th Louisiana, Jackson's Division, Mississippi Brigade, and the Sussy Brigade. Whereas on the Union side tonight, you have 10th United States, Army of Northern Virginia, Iron Brigade, 2nd Corps, 12th Virginia, and Hood's Division. With that being said, I hope you enjoy.
Alright, here we are with the first round of the Maryland campaign. We've got Valley, Map Valley, and Schoolhouse Ridge map for if it was skirmish. And this time we're playing Conquest. And these points are pretty spread out, even for Conquest. Tonight we've got myself commentating as well as Star.
Hello. There you go.
Alright, as you can see, CSA is going to have to go all the way down from the top of this hill. They're getting a taste of the Union's medicine when they have to play them on Schoolhouse Ridge. Union's mostly going toward the right side. They don't look like they're sending anyone to C. And CSA's got one small group going there.
Yep, I went to court on the Union side. The grand plan for them, at least, is to send about half of our forces to the right side towards the A point, and then the other half up the middle to directly contest the B point. Once things are cleaned up over on the right over there at A, those forces will push down the fence line towards B, and where they'll hopefully cap things up. So we'll see how they execute.
Hopefully we can see some artillery shots come around B, because that is the center point of the whole map, and both batteries are able to hit in that area.
Oh yeah, a couple of excellent battery positions today.
Mm-hmm. Still some missed shots.
Lots of numbers on battery for both teams. Should make things interesting.
CSA is going to get the first point, and looks like they're going to get C as well. Then Union is going to cap A, it looks like.
And completely unsurprising for the CSA to get C, just because it's so far out there. And there's no way for the Union battery to see it, and I can't imagine anybody's going to want to take the long trek over there to get it, so kind of an easy gimme point for the CSA.
Mm-hmm.
Good portion of the CSA team right here by the B point, also using the creek right on it. And really no contention over there at A. So things might go perfectly to plan here for the Union if they execute it properly.
Mm-hmm. They're going to get an easy flank on the CSA.
Oh yeah. As long as they can hold in the center there, because they're taking heavy fire from that snake rail fence. It almost looks like they're starting to move a little early on that B point, trying to get that flag down and taking heavy losses as a result.
Already got a few Union guys moving up to B. They might as well send everybody. I mean, it's not like they need help on A.
Yeah. If I was Souls at this point, I'd be pushing north. A's locked down. There's no there's no CSA in sight. Oh, look, the CSA's pushing the B point now. They're going to inflict a lot of casualties here.
Alright, everything stopped. Oh, there we go. Okay. I had like 5 seconds of lag. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
All right, cool.
We got a very small group of CSA going over to put some pressure on the A point, harass a little bit. Oh boy, it's not looking... Yeah, and then again, all but wiped out under the B point, so it's really the USA's move here. How are they going to react?
Well, they might as well send some guys down that snake fence that they just got wiped on, because now they're going to have a flank on the rest of the Union team coming from A.
Right, exactly. So they set up on that snake row kind of adjacent to that large tree we always go for on the CSA side, but...
Yeah, that's a great target for artillery to look at.
It is. Lots of easy casualties to inflict if they hit their shots right.
Got some Union coming straight across the field from their spawn. I guess they want to go straight for the flag. At the same time, we've got A and V pushing right into the CSA. Getting right up close.
10th US coming right up the middle. Right to the B point. And First Corps is watching them come in, so easy shots.
It doesn't have to be the flag to uncap.
And point blank fire here on the snake rail fence between A and B, and who is this? JD in the 7th LA. Up close and personal.
Yeah, A and V is mostly going up there alone. We're going to get shot at pretty good. The 10th US and 12th VA are getting flanked on the point from everyone that was coming from C. Sussie's coming up behind them.
Oh yeah, they are. Do they see him coming? Oh, looks like it doesn't even matter.
We just need the rest of the Union to push on up. They're
Yeah,
starting to
now
slowly
would be
come.
the time if there ever was one. With so much attention being focused on that B point, Union does need to get aggressive here.
It'd be useful for the Union to send just a group to take down the flag at C, because there's no resistance there.
Yeah, they certainly could. And back here over at A, there's a small group of Union staying to fend off the CSA, and it's actually the 5th. So there we go. I was wondering where they were. So 5th VA is standing strong at A point, not letting 1st Delaware lower that flag.
I think the USA might win this area on B point. Not quite sure yet. The infantry needs to put more focus on this corner right here, because that's where they're getting their respawns from.
Oh yeah. And 5th VA's pushing those two 1st Delaware boys. Bus and Harkin are about to catch the 5th VA. And that's that.
Alright, Union's starting to take down the B point. The CSA is starting to get their respawns coming from their main deployment. And a lot of the Union's in the field. That's not a good position for them.
Oh yeah. Still hotly contested on the corner. CSA has a strong position, and it just seems like the Union just can't get themselves set. But they do have control of the point, or at least for right now they do.
Yep, they do.
And you got the 10th US in the creek too. Decent enough cover. If I was on the artillery, I would just have them raining down fire on this point, though. All these.
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, wrong crew. I hope. Oh, I don't know who that was.
Oh my god, that was a lot of TKs. And I just doxed that guy. That was like at least 10.
Ooh, that's a rough one. That was.
Yeah, I mean, good shot though.
Good shot, wrong side, because that was a lot of the USA team there in that shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do some damage to the Union. 10th US is kind of pulling back a little bit, spreading out their skirmish line. CSA sending the group over to A.
Are they? Oh, yeah, they are.
The Union's gonna pull these flags out before they all drop. One's already down and far away.
The 5th VA is still on A, but that's a lot of men to hold off there coming from MSG.
Oh yeah, it's only 3 versus like 6, I think. Let's hope they can shoot good. Some Union guys getting taken out in the woods over here by Ceci.
Don't think it would be a bad idea to send somebody over to C now, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak around through the woods.
And Union's here gonna get pushed off of B. I don't think A is, I mean C is particularly good for the CSA already either, and there's quite a bit of hills in the way.
Now they'd have to turn it around too, so. And the point itself is covered by defilade, so there was. Yeah, it's just so far out there though. Like that, you send somebody over there, they're out of action for at least 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the Union's just getting absolutely routed.
They need to
right
pull
now.
the flags back. Don't don't hold any hope. Just run away.
At this point, they need to reset and try something new because they are getting absolutely routed.
Yep. There's still Union guys going in. There's no point in this.
Yeah, it's no good. No good. Pull yourselves back, save the tickets, restart. New plan.
The 5th VA guys actually moved up.
What the hell?
Crazy's all by himself. And the other 3 5th VA guys have moved closer to MSG.
Well, that's not a
I
good
mean,
idea.
first Delaware. And some MSG. But they do have better cover.
Yeah, but they left the A point open. Which is not the way. Because standing there, they're just going to get overwhelmed. I mean, it's not like Grimm's going to come in there and clean house, but it's still no good.
Looks like 10th US once again is going to maybe go across the field. I wouldn't try that twice.
Oh, and 5th VA is down. With the exception of Crazy. Crazy's still running around.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it looks like the A point is officially going to fall, which leaves the USA with nothing. So they really need to remount their efforts and figure out a plan. Otherwise, this game of conquest is going to be over pretty quick.
Yeah, they're sending some people over to C, but I think Sussie's going to notice that, and 5th and C is going to go and intercept them, and they're going to outnumber them.
Looks like they're already on the way, yep.
Right now, Union's going to get pretty spread out. 6LA is moving over to A. All about 20 of them.
Not a terrible plan. I mean, they'll definitely have enough numbers to secure it as long as the rest of the CSA doesn't react over there as well.
Yeah, it's not all of them, but it's quite a few. The rest of the Union's going straight down this snake fence.
Yeah, honestly, if I was a CSA, I'd hold.
Yeah.
Let the Union have the A point. Make sure you keep a hold of that B point and the C point, and conquest rules mean you win. So you get wiped 10 times over with 2 points and still win the game on conquest. So.
You can see Union over here on A. I mean C. Getting turned away by Sussy.
Yeah, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Too little, too late, as far as a push to the C point goes.
And CSA's countercharging B.
Yeah, there are efforts being made on B, but
I
again,
think Union's gonna win this
Union
one,
is
actually.
Just, I don't know. They're held pretty solid, but oh, and there are more of them coming from the river. 10th US is hitting the CSA on the side, so they could win it. But then again, CSA crew here, 7th LA is coming in on the Union flank.
Yeah, they gotta watch out.
Oh, and they're gonna stop and shoot. So there goes their momentum.
JD is gonna be coming along the road.
I see lots of CSA forces. I'll tell you, the 6 LA, they need to expedite. Get that flag up on A, clear out these MSG boys, and get back in the fight on the B point.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna need help down there.
Yeah, just resecure A, clean out these stragglers. Shrimp's up there. Shrimp's running up to do it himself.
Alright, well now Union's about to have the majority of points. You gotta watch out though, from the north. Here comes Sussy Brigade.
And there's just not enough CSA on that B point to hold. Unless they pull off something amazing, Sussy's just going to run them over with the 7th LA in their backsides.
Yeah, they need to not be out in the open here. They need to use the fence.
Alright boys, just dig in here. We got enemies in the way right
And it looks like 6 LA's cleaned house over there on A. They're coming in.
Yeah, 10th US is holding off Sussy for right now.
And it looks like the 5th VA is going to stand guard on the A point again. Which honestly is a good play. Smaller unit, don't let them take it.
Mm-hmm. Now this group on B has completely held off Sussy here. Sussy Brigade had a very strong outcharge. So, I mean, they were able to, Union was able to get their lows before they could all get there. 6 LA needs to start moving in. They're taking shots right now. More CSAs headed to the point.
Oh, they're just pouring in. Look at them go.
Yeah, but Union just needs to get out of the open.
CSA has about half a battle state ticket lead, but if the USA can hold control of these 2 points, that ticket lead's going to disappear fast.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sussy Masters of Conquest know this, so they'll be aggressive here on this B point, I think. I mean, look, they already hold the snake rail. They're just going to get... The USA is just going to get messed up standing in the open.
I know, they're just getting flanked all around because they're letting
they are
it happen.
getting absolutely shredded.
And they're clumped up like this so much. You just can't miss if you're CSA.
I wonder if the Union artillery can see it. I'm sorry, the CSA artillery can see it. Because that is a prime target. 3 flags clumped all into a group.
Yep.
Any decent artillerymen would
Yeah,
have that
there's-
pasted in no time.
Yeah, there's so much CSA around that corner that 6LA doesn't really have much they can really do. They're gonna cut right in front of them though.
Oh, that's... Oh, no. That's, Oh, man.
Yeah,
Props for enthusiasm, but geez, that's a lot of casualties.
yeah, the 6LA flag bearer is already running back to the A point because it's very risky to go in with them.
And yeah, that's the right call.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it dodged that though.
I am surprised that the Union's been able to hold off this CSA for this long. Because they still have control of B, and they have the majority of the points. The ticket lead is getting closer.
It is. Just holding those points will do just that. Holding the points drains so many tickets from the enemy. It's insane.
But the Union needs to... They need to be aggressive and hold these fence lines. Because they gotta force the CSA to cross this open field, and right now they're doing it unmolested.
Now, if the Union was to push and force them off of that fence line in front of them, it would do a great deal for the rest of the game, but as we can see, they're not really doing so, and it looks like the CSA is pushing up the flagpole. They're going to try and lower that flag and neutralize that point. Now, is the Union going to react? Probably not, because they're getting pushed by the entire CSA team.
Oh yeah.
And that looks like it's just going to be a rout.
That's... yeah. Now CSA is going to be able to get the majority of points back. Now 6LA has respawned. They're starting to move toward that corner and get behind the CSA. Hopefully they can get some good shots in before the CSA turns around.
That is, yeah.
And the 5th VA is still sitting on A, talking about making mead.
Hmm.
Alright.
Alright, now 5th VA holding that flag is keeping this from going way out of the Union's control.
Oh, yeah. Props to Captain Knight for making the decision to stay there and hold that. Otherwise, yeah, it would have already been much worse, I think.
Hmm.
Because right now, it's... The CSA has pushed up the Snake Girl fence almost into the Union spawn.
Yeah, pretty much. 6LA is going to get overwhelmed here.
Yeah, they need to fall back. Not a good fight, unfortunately.
I dropped their flag too, so get that up. There.
Well, Union, what now? Tickets aren't far apart at all, but to stand here idly is about the worst thing you can do.
Hmm.
This game is still very much winnable if you make a decision and you make it quickly.
Let's march out.
Got 12 VA in the woods out of spawn. Looks like they might be going for C.
And a lot of the CSA is shifting over that direction as well.
The 10th US is going there also. And 10th US is being the warning sign for the CSA, knowing they can shift. Even more units going that direction. Who is this? HD is also going to C.
If we send enough of our forces over there, we can pull it off.
Yep. Split the
There are
CSA up enough.
multiple scouts out in those woods.
CSA is still holding here,
see.
trying to take shots. They just need to be a thorn in the CSA side here. Make sure they don't.
Keep them committed.
Not able to move their entire force.
Yeah, keep
without
them
paying a
committed
price.
towards the center. That's exactly what they should do. And who is it going left? I'm sorry, right. It's the 5th NC shifting to their right side to support the C point, so...
It's
If the
like
12th
10th US is
VA
pushing up. They're
If the
pushing up into
12th
5th and C
VA
here.
And who is this? The HD can get to that side. I don't know if that's what I would have done, but certainly aggressive enough to get him to stop at least.
Yeah.
Now, if the rest of these Union forces can just get to the C point and get it neutralized in time, there is still a chance, because we're about halfway to last stand here. And that is no good. And honestly, the 10th US put up a fantastic fight there, and they took out most of the 5th NC. So props to Machado and his boys.
Only three 5th NC and 5th Florida defenders over here on C.
That's not enough to hold off the 12th.
But 12th VA doesn't have a flag over here, so they're not going to be able to cap it.
Not yet. Does this other group have one?
Yes, they
They
do.
sure do. So
yeah.
if HD comes into support, get that flag up, no problem. And at the very least, the 12th VA can bring down the CSA flag and stop that ticket drain. Oh. The 12th VA just needs to commit before the rest of the CSA reinforcements get there. And they are coming in fast. Breaking. 17.5 minutes to go. Looks like HD and 1st Delaware and 5th NC are all going to get here at the same time. It's an uphill fight for HD, though.
I think they do have the numbers, though.
Defending a snake rail, I feel like the 5th NC is going to have this. Unfortunately.
Let's check out the rest of the battlefield here. There's a lot of Unions still staying at the top of spawn, top of that hill. And 60 is still over here trying to take shots.
Yeah, that's not how you play Conquest.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to push up by themselves. But IB is also with them. Who's out in the center? Got A and V, some HD. And 10th US is setting the charge over to B again.
Yeah, unfortunately, if they're just going to stand here, that's going to be game. Because you're not going to shoot yourself back into the game. You have to get one of those points. There's no other way. And this close to last stand, I feel like it might be over anyway.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
It's unfortunate. Solid efforts, just poor execution at critical points.
Yeah, HD and 12th VA weren't able to get C, so there's no hope for the Union right now.
Yeah, no. That's going to be the game, unfortunately, with 2 points under CSA control and the Union about to drop into last stand. That is going to be the game. Unless someone can pull off a miracle.
It has to be quite the miracle. They have to wipe CSA here and hold them in their spawn.
While taking minimal casualties.
Right now, CSA is just going to push B because they've got just about nothing to lose. And that was a big already hit on B.
Looks like the Union team has all but abandoned the guns, apart from Carpenter's battery of the 5th Virginia. And yeah, that's gonna be it, I think. CSA is flooding over the B point.
Yeah, I wish.
The attack over there at C is stalled, and the 6LA is about all that's left.
Yeah, I wish 6LA and IB had pushed in earlier once 10th US was crossing the field. I'm not going to do too much. It's just sitting here and shooting.
Yeah, looks like, yep, 5th VA and 6LA are the last 2 surviving units as far as I can see. I don't know, we still got some at the top of the
10th
hill.
US is way in the back in their skirmish line.
Well, skirmish away, 10th US.
What fucking regiment is that? Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Drag it out as long as you can, I guess. Oh, 6LA's pushing.
Yep, now they are.
Here we go. And Souls gets schwacked.
Here comes Remix with his pistol. See how many people he can get. Got one and he's dead.
Well, good job taking out the officer, but overwhelming forces.
Yep.
Where's the 5th? They're still up there at the top of the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Night Boggs, crazy in the War Raccoon.
10th US is just going to stay at the top of the hill, it looks like. Oh, here we go.
Fifth VA appears to be pulling back to the A point. I'm gonna hold it as long as they can.
I'm gonna die next.
For like a liberty!
Get him, Natty. Get him, Natty.
Oh, they're able to get some people on B to get it started going down, and everyone's dead on it now.
Yep. So looks like the 5th is going to take their valiant last stand against JD.
Let's see how they do.
Yeah, hold on, boys.
4 against 15.
Don't you touch my
Let's
raccoon!
do this! Let's go! Yeah,
Bad touch!
Don't touch my raccoon! Ah! Not the raccoon!
Alright, who's left for the Union? A couple guys at the top, and then I guess from the Arty.
The battery, yep.
Yeah, it's all 5th VA guys left. Why are they running away?
Good question.
You tell them not to charge and they take it too literally.
Let's run away!
Oh, looks like we might have a little peace treaty.
Diplomatic solution, huh?
Wait, what unit are y'all? My
Alright, well,
apologies.
no diplomacy
Way to
exists
not
among
go
the battery.
diplomatic yet.
I didn't do anything.
No surrender out of Howie and his boys.
Well, now they have no time
Oh
left.
boy. And that's that.
Alright, give us the rundown, Star.
Well, Union plan was solid. They had all they needed to. They just couldn't knock the CSA off that snake rail. And the CSA just kept overwhelming them and overwhelming them. And, well, they held 2 points for the majority of the game. And that means you win.
Yeah, it was a simple conquest. I think the Union had a few chances to make like a concentrated charge in that corner, but they couldn't make it happen. Also, there's no Steam chat for this event, so it is a little bit more difficult. But
That is true. Yeah.
yeah, there's not much else we can say about this map. On to Shenandoah Street. Here we are with Shenandoah Street. I haven't seen this one get played in a very long time. It's been at least a few months, several months, something like that. It's usually more of a muster map that I see. Sides have been switched, so people that were last round CSA, they're now USA and vice versa. Star, have you seen any new strategies come out of this map?
Not really. It's been pretty straightforward. So a lot of the time the CSA will push up the main road here, but more recently I've seen them want to pay more attention to this right side. And the Union just wants to hold as long as they can. That's really all there is to it.
Yeah, a lot of the CSA is going to the right.
Battery, I think, for the CSA?
There is, but I don't... Well, there's a couple people on it.
But I think it's over across
two,
the river.
Yeah, there's two 10th US guys on Battery French. All the way up the top of the mountain.
Yeah, so they'll be probably as much of a factor as you'd think they'd be. But, you know, we'll see what we got. And already massive casualties being taken on the right side.
And in this close quarters combat, CSA should have the upper hand in this. Because a lot of them should have bucketball.
Oh yeah, a lot of them
I
should.
think first Maryland should have bucketball, right?
Yeah, Union does have buck and ball on this map as well. So 2 enemy sides, both with buck and ball. Lots of bodies should be falling on this one.
Mm-hmm. So Union's already a little bit behind on tickets.
Which is surprising considering the CSAs is kind of throwing themselves out there.
And CSA's starting to wrap around now. They are slowly pushing up.
Oh yeah.
We have got these guys on the rocks up top over here. Got some assorted snipers off from the Union.
It's always fun trying to get up there and shoot down.
I think one guy's might be stuck. The CSA guy. Who dat saddle?
Oh yeah.
Might be
He's
stuck
just
or he's
hanging
just
out
hiding.
back there. And now he's dead.
Oh,
Just watched him kill himself.
it might have been out of bounds. We go 10th US swinging far right side.
Oh, they're pushing up hard on, who is this, HD?
Mm-hmm. HD definitely didn't see them coming.
Oh, yeah. And they're just running out in the open, seeing them and turning around and running away. They're going to have to try and stop their team from doing the same thing. Unless they just want to rally up and try and take out the 10th US, but that's a solid force they got standing there, so...
Mm-hmm.
No,
I wonder if we're going to see anyone
CSA's
go up on
putting
top of the rails. It's always fun to see.
Yeah, it's fun to see, but it's a very exposed position.
Yeah, it's not very useful.
Really worth taking. And they are just throwing themselves at the Union. CSA is lots of casualties on both sides, but so far the CSA has the upper hand.
Let's go, HD.
I know sometimes these tall white fences, you can jump through them. I don't know if anyone's going to try that for HD. Actually, you can probably go on top of these barrels that they're right next to and just run over the fence.
Yeah, with the climbing mechanics, who
Yeah.
knows what kind of adventurous things they can get up to. But again, I was in coordination for this match. The CSA wanted to go right, everybody to the right, and they put a lot of emphasis on not early capping. So it looks to me like they just want to inflict as many casualties as they can. So should be quite the bloodbath.
There's still some CSA guys hanging out all the way down here. It's probably a couple other guys. Might as well just move
All
up.
the way at the back, yeah. Not really the most advantageous position. They really don't have much to shoot at unless they're just shooting up the road, which at this point is being blocked off by the CSA anyway, so you're just going to get TKs. know, the CSA has taken a strong hold of this right side, which honestly you don't see when you play this map too often. Normally the USA does a bit better of a job holding it off.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see some CSA guys over here, where 50A is, just shoot through the fence at the people that are on stone wall.
They absolutely should. And
Yeah,
if they're
what they're
not, they
doing.
need to readjust. And Sharp just ate it. And good job to Tom for avenging him, but they are going to get enveloped here if they're not careful. Have somebody watching your back, boys.
Oh,
Ooh. Where's the rest of them? I know we had like 10, 12. Oh, they're in Maine. Alright. Lesson's taking some casualties. We're going to forget about that one.
I wonder if we're going to see that artillery come in. Oh, they left it. Never mind.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, it's not an easy position. Even if you know like where to shoot, it's really difficult to see where any infantry actually is.
Yeah. Harper's Ferry in general for the CSA artillery is just not good.
Really for almost any artillery. It's not great
With
shots.
Schoolhouse Ridge being the one exception.
Right.
Everything else is like a mile away on top of a mountain.
Alright,
So-
but, I mean, well, even for Union, it's not great. Not your typical arty shots, I guess. Usually it comes up to canister. You have like graveyard or river crossing. Oh,
yeah,
goodness,
no.
that Union group just got wasted. 7th LA was trying to move on out, and 12th VA was waiting for him.
And again, the CSA is just taking up a commanding position and therefore a commanding lead on tickets. So the Union either needs to readjust their strategy here to take less casualties, or they're just going to end up losing. So maybe goad the CSA into early capping somehow, or I don't know how they want to play it. But right now they are losing the ticket game.
Alright, we got 10th US pushing up into some backyards over here. Over here on the eastern side.
And A and B, and well, mostly just A and B, is here waiting for them, so they should be able to hold that off. It's a lot more than just the 10th US, though. A lot of the teams following them in.
Uh-huh. Actually, there's right in the center, there's a countercharge happening from Union. I don't know about that one.
Oh, yes.
They lose a lot of tickets there.
Enough to get the CSA down to engaged.
They did, but Union's about to go to taking losses.
They are. So the lead is still very much there, as a lot of that Union charge got wiped out. So again, enough emphasis cannot be put on just
Souls is
inflicting
getting
as many
chased.
casualties as you can.
And Union's on their way to getting trapped and spawn.
They only got Yankees and Red Yankees.
I wonder what route the Union's going to take here. I wonder if there's like a force field kind of coming from the Union spawn. I don't know how to describe it. Kind of where where Oler is from the Mississippi Brigade, kind of a little bit past him, where the fences stop. I wonder if Union can like jump down from there. That might be an interesting way to get back in.
Maybe, yeah.
The Unions just pushed down the main road.
If they could jump down on the heads of the CSA.
Uh-huh. I know like the main part of the rail, going over the point, there's a force field around that. But around kind of where there's a little bit of ground, it might not be.
I mean, that makes sense, because then the whole CSA team can just run along the rail and then jump down on the point. So, I mean, I get it.
And they definitely would.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be an awesome strategy.
Uh-huh.
CSA needs to be careful here. They're getting closer and closer to point. And if you're not careful and you accidentally cap, that spells bad things for your team. Although they do still have a very, very dominant position.
Ain't no way.
What's in your
Ain't no
We're doing good, boys.
way.
There's some CSA guys up on the railroad. I don't know how, but Johnny Deuteronomy has gotten his way all the way almost into Union Spawn on top of the rail bridge.
Just kept on running.
Oh, he died.
Dude, people keep dying.
But it is rough going for the Union right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, they're close enough to breaking. CSA could drop them, jump the point, and win it.
Yeah. No amount of shooting's gonna get this Union out of this, basically. They're gonna have to turtle up if they want to win it.
Yeah, it's turtle up and bird, because they're almost breaking with more than 30 minutes left on the clock.
Uh-huh.
And that's no good.
No, it's not. It's a very quick progression. The Union's starting to push toward point.
I honestly can't tell you if that's a good idea or not. Because if they get wiped, depending on how many die, that might be enough for the CSA to jump the point. Then they'd have nobody there because they just got wiped. So the Union needs to be careful. And with the lack of any kind of Steam chat or anything like that, that's a tall order. Making sure everybody's on the same page here.
Hopefully 10th US starts shooting down the road here. They've got some clear shots on the Union. They're doing some peeking and shooting.
Quick hip shots, guys.
Union's starting to push out the CSA right side. A lot of these CSA guys are having to pull back.
I mean, why not pull back to where your allies are and make them come to you? It's smart.
CSA did lose 2 flags over there.
Oh, they did. How's about that? Well, that's no good.
No.
But it's not really going to matter, I don't think, because the Union is just about breaking.
Yeah, they're charging point now.
They are. They're
It is.
flooding the point. They're flooding the point, which is going to put them into breaking. So they better win this charge, otherwise they're in some trouble.
Yeah, well, 10th US is going to come up
Because
behind
here
them.
comes the CSA up the middle of the road, yep.
10th US, IMB, AMV.
And there is the Union breaking, and here comes the entire CSA team.
Yep. I like how many people they got up on this hill. They got to make sure these people jump down soon.
Time to get out from behind your house there, 5th VA. "30 minutes, taking losses to breaking. With an entire CSA line sitting on the point.
Mm-hmm. And Newton's
Rest
just
of
going to
the
keep
CSA.
funneling in there. There's
they
still
are.
some
That's
CSA
kind of the
guys
problem.
coming around on the right. They might as well just go to point.
They haven't capped yet, so if they keep funneling in, eventually they'll hit last stand.
Yep.
So that's it, really. 30 minutes to go. They're halfway through breaking. All you got to do now is kill them. Just kill more and more of them until they're done.
About time.
We both missed. My lag.
Union is still pretty spread out. They got a good amount of people around the point, but they've still got people like all the way over here on the
Big
CSA
push on
right
the
side.
railway. It's the 10th US
Oh
on
my
the
goodness.
rails.
I guess they,
Honestly, if they don't get toasted by all these guys down on point, that's a good firing position.
yeah, they've got tickets to spare, and they are going to get toasted here.
Oof. I honestly don't know if that was worth it.
Probably not, because no one was following up from the CSA.
Like, that would have been good to do with like a joint push on the road or something like that, but
Yeah, I mean, running on across the rail bridge right there is a great distraction, but no one capitalized on it. Killer's about to run into some CSA guys here. I mean, Union guys.
oh yeah. Hey, can ANV clean out the 7th LA?
Yes.
Killer versus Kramer, who wins? It's neither of them. They both died.
Alright, how long till Union his last stand? Probably
Oh
about
yeah,
5
they're about
seconds.
done. They're about done, and with 27 minutes left on the clock, you can just get aggressive.
Who's all the way down here by the river? It's 12th VA again. They really want to make use of this defilade. They might as well just be aggressive. Go ahead and put Union into last stand. There you go.
There we go.
You got a sizable amount of respawners.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
just
who
not gonna be
dies at
enough.
this point
10th US is
does not
once
come
again
back.
going on top of the bridge.
Take your
Well, they actually have opportunity to shoot down there.
Yeah, Machado up there with the pistol just popping, and now he's dead. But they did take out a good portion of the guys down there, so... Yeah, it's just really down to the team at this point to get aggressive.
More Unions going on top of the bridge. I don't think you can cap from the bridge. Very sure that's not possible.
Nope.
Alright, we got a south side push from the CSA. HD and 6th LA. Gonna get straight
Oh,
on the
yeah.
point, probably get the majority here.
I
There's
think the
still
plan
lots of-
is from the
lots of
12th
Unions
VA
still
to
on the
try
hill.
and inflict as many casualties as they can because of the tabletop. I don't know the tabletop rules, so I'm not going to try and act like I do, but
Yeah.
inflicting casualties is probably not a bad idea.
CSA funneling in. The Union guys on top of the hill are going to come down eventually.
You would think.
Well, gentlemen, it's
They're taking losses now.
Oh yeah.
A couple of guys left up there. Oh yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, they're just gonna
hardly
set
any
up on
Union
point.
left.
They're gonna set up on point and cap it, and that'll be that.
Mm-hmm.
There we have
Alright. Get laid on a star.
it. The team who got their butts kicked last map came back with a vengeance. Took that right side and held it strong, and inflicted a ton of casualties, and that's really it. They Union just took a ton of losses that round.
Yeah, that's a rough map for the Union because, I mean, there's not many places you can hide enough people to hold off those charges. And CSA can just keep throwing people around buildings and it doesn't really matter to them. Union, they had the opportunity to turtle. It's fine if they don't want to. It's a different way of playing the game. Not everyone's into it. But it definitely would have helped them. It was fun seeing 10th US running across the rail bridge. It'd be extra fun if they could actually drop down. But
Yeah, that would have been a little too cool, I think.
yeah, although you can see that USA actually had much more out of lines than the CSA, and that's
They
really
did.
bad.
Makes me wonder
Yeah.
where those all came from. You think it was the guys on the rocks, or?
Maybe. They also lost 100 people more, I think, from what I saw. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
It
just
looked like to
about
me.
100 and some change.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's gonna be the wrapping up the first Maryland campaign video in a while. Any last words, Star?
Second Corps is always recruiting. Hey, hey.
All right. Well, see you guys in the next video.